just a tidbit of what COVID did to me and what it's done to a lot of people is it's caused a histamine intolerance. And hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, Hyped by Allison.
Today we are getting real.
And I'm gonna just talk to you just straight up. Got dogs in the background and they're just a little loud, so sorry about that. This video is going to be very real, and I am going to talk to you about the surface level of what has been going on in the past 5 months. In my videos, I put on a happy face and pushed past all the issues I've been dealing with. But now that I've come all the way to California to run a half marathon and it didn't work out, I figured I would chat with you because I think a lot of people think that I freak out about running a race because I advertise that I'm training for something, which I am, but my training has been so up and down. And when I came to California, I had another setback. So I'm gonna do another video that talks in detail more about what COVID did to me. For now, we'll do the surface level and I'll tell you kind of the recent events. I set out to make a video, which I will show you some of the clips, and they were my last couple runs before my half marathon. Okay guys, we are in California and we got a half marathon in 2 weeks, going on a Monday run, so we'll see how it goes and I'll take you along. And by the way, this video is going to be all my training up until the half. Did 11 on Saturday. Man, it's humid, actually sweating at 3.75 and
Thirsty?
And I'm gonna head back, probably be about 7 here. I'm going faster here for some reason. All right, see you at the finish, guys. So I just finished my 7-mile run. It went really well and I'm feeling super ready for this half. In 2 weeks, I did, like I said, 7 at 8:31 pace and it was hilly. So there's something about this air here in California. It's much easier to breathe because there's moisture, a little too much moisture, but I'll take it. Makes me run faster. Just doing a little cool down walk. Favorite place to run. So I'm just on my way home from doing a 6-mile run. I actually got a little sick for a couple days, so took 2 days off and I'm back at it. We are on track. We are gonna do our half marathon and I'm so excited. Just finished my last long run before the half. I have a story to tell you and I'll tell you when I get back. It has to do with being sick again, or not getting better, and going out and running the last run and then having to take 3 days off. I'll tell you in a sec. Okay, so just wanted to finish the story that I was telling at the end of my run, which said I would get into it, but didn't until today. So yesterday I did 9.5 miles, but last week I only got in 2 runs because I got an inner ear virus. And we'll go back to the Friday before we came to California. I did a sinus rinse because I was so dry and it felt like there's crap up in my nose. I actually that night felt water get stuck in my ear that wouldn't come out. Forgot about it. The next day didn't really feel it, but then when I got to California on Sunday night, I was sitting on the ground and I stood up and felt super dizzy. The next day I was a bit worse, ran through the first day and then realized Tuesday I could not run. So I rested, ran Wednesday, thought it was gonna be okay, woke up crappy Thursday. So decided to rest, but the inflammation in my sinuses just kept getting worse and then the earache got worse. For a little bit I thought I had like an ear infection, but turns out the water in my ear caused like a little virus because it probably weakened my immune system. Not exactly sure what happened, but I'm on lots of like natural supplements and things that have really been strengthening my immune system and they helped me fight off the sickness. But Sunday I felt water still in my ear and just really bad sharp aching that was switching to this side. Realized it wasn't an ear infection, which I thought it might be. Realized I still had water in my ear irritating it. So AJ found like this little concoction where you mix white vinegar and hydrogen peroxide and it breaks the surface tension of the water in your ear. So So it actually worked right away, but still was a little inflamed, and have been on Flonase for that, hoping that will help. Not that that's natural, but kind of my last resort, because I really wanted to get in a good run yesterday, which I did. I felt a little bit more tired than usual, and today still just a little achy. Hopefully the inflammation will be gone by Friday so that I feel confident about Saturday. Took today off just to rest and make sure that my body is ready for the rest of the training, the race at the end of the week. Want to be really, really careful because I really need this. It's like breaking through a glass ceiling at the end of like a horrible year, even though it's the middle of the year. But overall, hopefully I'm gonna run a couple more times this week and then race on Saturday.
That's my story.
I caused that inner ear infection myself, never doing a neti pot again. And just a tidbit of what COVID did to me and what it's done to a lot of people is it's caused a histamine intolerance. And when you think of histamine, you think, oh, just take some Benadryl. But really, histamine is more than just allergies. Histamine works with the neurological system. Histamine is in charge of staying awake. So if you have too much histamine, you get bad sleep or you can't fall asleep. It can affect your cortisol, which can in turn affect your hormones, your kidneys, your liver, even your ferritin, which recently I found out that my ferritin is even lower than it was before. I actually have partnered with InsideTracker and finally got my blood work results back. So after my second round of COVID, my blood work was worse. There are a couple things that were better. Okay guys, I am here to talk to you real quick about InsideTracker, my new sponsor. And with InsideTracker, change is an inside job, literally. InsideTracker helps you to optimize your body using science and technology to deliver ultra-personalized guidance. Their cutting-edge algorithmic engine will analyze your blood, your DNA, and your lifestyle habits and guide you to accomplish your goals with actionable recommendations. They tell you what to do and why, and you can track your progress on their app and adjust based on real-time feedback from your body. So I'm gonna quickly show you the app. So as you can see, I downloaded the InsideTracker app, and after I get my blood results, they all will show up on your app as well as in an email. So I can go on and see all of my blood results. As you can see, I have my optimized biomarkers and my not so optimized biomarkers that I am going to be working on. And as you can see, my ferritin and my hemoglobin as well as my cortisol are all ones that I want to be working on. You can also see the progress if you've gotten tested from InsideTracker before, so you can compare your last set of blood work to current. And that is what I'm going to do to help me improve my blood work after all the crap that the second round of COVID did to me. It also gives you recommendations to improve your blood work. For instance, in relation to the hemoglobin and the ferritin, it tells me specifically to increase my bean intake. I also recently ordered a liquid ferritin supplement so that I can start taking that, because ferritin and hemoglobin are super important for runners. If your ferritin is low, you're gonna have less oxygen. It's gonna be harder to push yourself and breathe while running. So I definitely want to improve that. And thanks to InsideTracker, I was able to see my levels. I am super excited to continue using InsideTracker because I am hoping to improve my blood work, and I will be getting my blood work done a couple more times this year. So I am going to be working on all the recommendations that they gave me, along with all the other things that I'm doing on the side to get better. If you want to optimize your body's health and you want to stay active, healthy, and happy for the long haul, meaning you want to be able to do what you love for the rest of your life, then check out InsideTracker, get your blood work done, and work on getting it optimized. I have a link in the description. If you click on it, you can get 20% off of InsideTracker's packages. Go ahead, do that, optimize your blood work, get healthy, and be in it for the long haul. So real quick, when you get COVID or when you have a virus, histamines come in and they act as anti-inflammatories and they help fight a virus. And cortisol will try to control those histamines, and if too much cortisol is needed, if the histamine's too high, cortisol increases and leads to so many other issues, which is one of my main problems and all the things I've been dealing with, which I will go into detail later. I've been using some natural medications
Medications.
to fix these, and I've done done well, but coming to California, the pollen's higher and it got worse. So I could cry about this all day because I've been trying to run a half marathon for 10 years and it has not happened. It has happened on my own time, but not any real races. And I've had so many things go wrong, and it's just been so hard because I work so hard to get certain places, and every time there's something that holds me back, and especially in accordance with running. And sometimes I just want to give up, but I just fight, and then I just keep having setbacks. So it's just been hard because running is me, and in the last 5 months I've lost me, not just because of running, but because I've had days where I was incapacitated. But like I said, I will save the details of that for another video. And if you have any questions about the things I've been using to help my histamines, and if you have long COVID, there are solutions, but people just don't know about them. This video is just to say, I want with all my heart to run a half marathon, an actual race, but it's been really hard to not be able to with all the work I put in. I've been so up and down, so I shouldn't have planned on this race because gotta have consistency to have confidence. I know I'll get there, but for now I know that this virus set me back, and I was progressing. I'm just trying to be positive about it because I have cried gallons of tears about all of this and losing myself and barely being able to get 2 videos up a week, looking like I'm happy and jolly, where inside I feel horrible. And I'm very lucky when I get days where I can run. I was getting so close to running this race, but getting sick and being in California with the high pollen levels just set back my overall histamine intolerance. I could go on and on, but that is the video for today. Comment below if you have any questions, and
That is the raw footage.
that I wanted to share with you guys because I want to be real and want you to know that I have been really pushing past these issues, but I had to address it when I've told people I'm gonna run a half and it never happens. And yeah, so
That close.
more fun things to come. Don't worry, we're positive. We're gonna try to stay hyped. Like, subscribe, follow my Instagram, and
You guys, we're gonna find another race.
even if it's not a half marathon, there's a trail race in July that I'm hoping to do. We're not banking on it, but we're hoping that things just keep getting better. Be positive, be happy, and stay hyped.